I definitely like that it has view of the sex kitchen and it looks like the entryway there or
Yeah,
something. I very much like that.
this looks like a home office back here.
Yeah, I very much like that space. I think I
Yeah.
can see a sex balcony up there.
Oh yeah, yeah, you can.
I like the big open doors too.
Yeah,
All in all, I'd say definitely a solid 8 to 9 out of 10 sex room.
yeah,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
stick. I'm gonna stick with my previous answer of 9 out of 10. It's just super spacious, and with all the furniture here, there's just plenty of
Yes,
spots and positions
and
you
of
can
course
have.
the echoey room and all the other pluses you can see. It's
Exactly. The reason why it's not a 9 out of 10 is because of those fucking chandeliers. Those shits look ugly as hell.
I wouldn't say they look ugly.
But they could be
I just
better.
think they could be better, yes.
Yeah,
It
but
also looks like
I wouldn't say they're
the
ugly.
I'm a little adversive to the way the entrance to the kitchen is cut.
Yeah,
I don't think that's entirely aesthetically pleasing, but all in all, definitely like an
Holy shit,
8.5
there's
out of
so much
10
delay.
this room.
Keep going, keep going.
I think it. I think it looks nice though. I feel like it would be a pretty solid room.
Oh, yes, definitely. I'd say 8.5, maybe
Yeah,
9.
yeah,
Kitchen is a bit
yeah.
better.
I'm liking the kitchen.
From
Big
the,
island.
yeah, from this view, I'm already liking the kitchen. I like that this room has access to the balcony.
Yeah. Which you
That's
can already see
breakfast table.
a second kitchen bar kind of thing
Yeah,
out there.
I like that little room there with the fireplace.
Yeah,
You see it? Yeah, and a nice archway. I think that would be a good sex room. And I think that's a door to the balcony as well.
yeah, yeah. You always want lots of doors to the balcony.
Yeah, lots of ways to get in and out to the sex balcony.
When
Right,
things inside become too stuffy, you have to take it outside.
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, or you might need to air out because you had
Or like
a long
if you're out
session.
there, or like if you're out there and like you feel like you're starting to get attacked by bugs, you can head
Or
inside.
getting too cold.
Yeah, that too.
Attack of the demon babies, baby.
I very much like this room, yeah. I think I'm gonna go with a 9 out of 10 for this living space.
Yeah.
9 out of 10, guys.
I think we'll
Said
have
it.
to go with a 9 out of 10 too.
Would you look at
Someone's
that?
watching, so that's pretty pog.
Oh my god.
Alright, I think it's time for the next room.
Yeah.
Agreed.
On to the next room.
Okay,
Oh,
this gives a better look into the kitchen. I'm liking the stove area. It looks very wide,
Yep.
Kiosk.
I'm liking this
and it looks
little
like the
bench
sink
here.
area has a nice view onto the balcony.
Yeah, I'm very much liking this little bench here.
Yeah,
I like that. I definitely like the interior of the kitchen.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, it was
I'm
fun
liking the
going through.
simplicity of it. It has very nice aesthetic to it.
Yeah.
Agreed. This is gonna be my final room. I'm gonna rate. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to like practice a tiny bit on something. But final vote. Uh, I give this 8.5 to 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a 9.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give this kitchen a 9. It's very simple, very nice.
Right.
Doesn't draw your eyes away from the sex.
Yeah.
All right
But
then.
there's a lot you can do here with sex.
All right, I'm gonna dip because I'm gonna go practice my instrument real quick. I'll be
Okay.
back, maybe.
have fun.
Okay.
Yep.
Anyways, so personally, I would like to be railed on that
Good.
island. Any way, any
Honestly,
form, just on that island.
I think
The island
I
seems
can't
like a
tell
pretty good
for
spot,
sure.
pretty much. Oh, oh, we got a
Yeah.
hello in chat. Sign into chat. What? Okay.
Um. Anyway,
Hello, viewer. All right. Yeah. Personally, I would really, really like to be railed on that island.
Yeah, I would.
I feel like the coolness of the marble or the granite would feel very nice as opposed to it being a very heated space, you know?
Yeah, I definitely think this would be a great place to get railed.
It would give you kind of an equilibrium.
Yeah, it would be a very nice temperature.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go to the next photo. Ah,
Ooh,
yes.
ooh,
This,
okay.
this gives another kind of view to the kitchen.
I like it. I like it.
Me too.
Definitely like it.
The island
Yeah,
looks very, very flat. There's nothing on it that could obstruct getting
yeah.
railed.
I definitely like how it's very large.
Me too. Yeah.
Definitely enough for like two people to get onto it and rail that way.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks very, very nice.
I like the
Very
little chair space underneath. That's very good for like
airspace
eating.
and the cabinet space.
Yes, I think it would be very fun to, wake up in the morning
Yeah.
and for breakfast eat your partner out.
Ah, yeah, yeah. That would be wonderful. You just plop them up on the counter.
True.
Low in calories too. Right, I'm gonna go to the next page now. Ah, yes. Okay.
Another
It does look like there is a sink there, which is a little bit disappointing.
It looks like it's though in more towards the corner-ish, so there looks like there's still plenty of room to fuck.
Well, no, I think it's dead center.
Yeah, maybe. I still see enough
If
room
you
for
look in this
someone.
photo, it's dead center.
Oh
You can
yeah.
really see it.
I,
Yeah.
I still feel like there's enough room for someone to like lean over the counter there.
Right, yeah. I think that would be pretty decent. Pretty decent of
Yeah.
it. Oh, the dining
Ooh.
room.
I love
It,
this dining room.
it looks like there's another fireplace and then it's
Yeah.
very wide open window.
Very nice ovular room.
Yeah. Ovular rooms are always good for things like oral and anal, you know?
Yeah. Definitely good for things that involve very circular holes.
Yeah. You're gonna want like an area to be able to use those holes, you know?
Convey the feeling of those holes being used as well.
Yeah.
I very much like the table too. It's a nice large table.
Yeah.
It says
You could do a lot with that table.
But it's not too
yeah.
large that it takes up like the majority of the room.
Yeah,
True, true.
you've got room to move around.
Yeah, you've got plenty of room to fuck along the walls.
Yeah.
I like that I also like the window looking out onto the grounds.
Me too, me too.
I
Cause
think
you can have an area to kind of see out, make sure there's no
yeah,
intruders trying to come in, you know?
it's a very ambient room to have sex in,
Yeah. It's not too bright, you know? No
but it's
strain
not
on
too
the eye.
dark either. It's not too simple, but it's also not too complex.
Right.
It feels like a very balanced room to have sex in.
Yeah. Feels very nice.
I th
Very,
I think
very
I
lovely.
think I'd give this room a good 9 out of 10.
Me too. I'm gonna have to say 9 out of 10. Oh, the bar. That is definitely a sex bar.
That is a sex bar, yes.
It feels a little bit too bright.
For the
You
rest
know?
of the house, yes, it feels a bit too bright.
Yeah, you could improve this room by dimming this light up here,
But
raising the LED lights down here, and
yeah,
maybe
I feel like
slapping some LEDs underneath the counter right here.
yeah, I feel like maybe raising the shelves a bit so there's a little bit of room there to have sex.
Yeah, that too, that too.
But I think like the light, it's as simple as going from like an LED light to a filament light.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, this is a very nice area to
Yes,
have
this
sex in.
I like the space on the floor there. It looks like a very wide space.
Yeah.
I like the also the reflectiveness of the marble or whatever it is used for the walls.
Yeah. You could use that as like a kind of off-sided mirror
Yeah,
if you look close enough, you know?
yeah,
I do like the decor of the door, making it
mhm,
kind of look like a barn door.
yeah. I also
Yeah.
really like the way the floor is done. It looks like it's nice and cool.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you could definitely.
And I like how there's plenty of drinks and there's like a fridge. So
Yeah.
if you want to like do anything with cold water or if you're just thirsty,
Yeah.
like I feel like it's a great possibility to like have some cold water in the fridge
Yeah.
and then just
Yeah,
like
you take
pour it on each other.
yeah, or have some nice ice play action or something.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah. That would be really good. Did we rate this room?
No, I don't
Uh,
think we've did it.
I
All
give
right,
it,
I'm gonna have to rate it an 8 out of 10.
I rated a, I rated a 8.5 or a 7.5 out of 10.
I think I'm gonna have to rate this an 8.5 as 2 because it's got a lot of nice possibilities with cool items,
Yeah.
but it can definitely be improved upon in several places.
Yeah. It's a decent room though.
Yes, it's a very nice room to have sex in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the cellar.
Ooh, a wine cellar. Now this,
This would be kind of risky. You don't want to risk bumping into the walls and having wine shattered
yeah,
on you.
it also looks kind of like an odd shape.
Right, yeah.
The shape just feels a little awkward to me.
Yeah, same.
And the only really things I can see are up on the floor or standing or up against that little shelf in the back with the space
Mhm.
there.
Right, yeah, yeah. I think
Uh,
personally, I don't need very long to look at this room. I think I'd probably rate this room a 4.6 out of 10.
yeah, I'd probably have to rate this room fairly low compared to the others at a 4.
Yeah. Just because it's kind of
It's
dangerous and there's not a lot of places to actually have
yeah,
sex.
there's not a lot you can do with this room, and there's not, the kinkiest thing you can do in this room is pouring wine on each other and licking it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's more you could do, but it probably wouldn't sit well with YouTube.
I mean, yeah, okay, I see where you're going with that. Yes, that's also an option.
Yeah.
I like the assumption that it wouldn't sit well with YouTube, like the rest of the stream doesn't sit well with YouTube.
Yeah.
We are kind of literally rating houses based on how much we'd like to have sex in them.
But that's kind of like low key. I feel like somebody would have to come in and like want this to be taken down because they're afraid that their child is watching it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I think we can all agree that this is a fairly low rating room at around a 4.
Right. Yeah. Normally I'd rate this room probably about like a an 8 on a normal scale, but this isn't a normal scale, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go with a 4.6.
Actually, I think I'm gonna rate it a 5 just because there's a couple kinky things you can do in here, but not enough.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
This
already
room,
really like this room.
Yeah, I really like this room. You could keep a lot of stuff in here. Most importantly, there's a big window.
There's a big window, there's lots of open space.
Yeah,
It's a very nicely shaped room.
right, yeah.
I feel like this would be a very good room for sex, especially around that desk area, because
Right, yeah.
you can either have someone on top of the desk or under the desk.
Yeah, or you can like figure out a way to kind of fit it both up there at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I think the most important thing about this room is that window.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I think I'll have to rate this room a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I would say that too, a 7 out of 10.
Because it's very simplistic, but that window kind of adds to it.
I do like the possibilities with the desk. I mean, the desk does look wide enough to do like some simple things, like maybe doggy style on the desk.
Right, yeah. I feel like that's all you'd be able to do with it.
Yeah, so definitely a 7.
Yeah, a 7.
Really love.
I really like this room. You know,
Uh,
you've got the pool table, you've got a bunch of different seating
Ooh, you can
areas.
I,
reenact that scene from 50 Shades.
Oh,
I
yeah?
I will say pool tables are an automatic turn on.
Yeah.
I I do also really like the if you look over on the wall there, the clocks with the different time zones, so you can know what time it is you're banging in every country.
You can read Austin, Barbados, and New York.
Oh my god.
Oh, and Los Angeles.
So you can know what time you're having sex across the country.
Yeah. That sounds. Oh, I think I also see Phoenix up there. Yeah, so that seems pretty nice. So you can know what time to get on your Zoom call if you like
Yeah,
if you're like home instead of
and
like at the school, you know?
like if there's like if you're meeting someone like in a work meeting cross country, you
Right.
can know what time you need to stop having sex.
Yeah. You can kind of map it out.
Yeah, I really like look from this angle of that space. It looks very like that seating space. It looks kind of secluded but still open enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to rate this space an 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
I
it's
think I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 just because I really like sex pool tables.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree with Lee on that one.
All right. I
Mm,
I don't know how I feel about that window. It looks very circular.
yeah,
Unless that's an archway. Oh
it
no,
could
that's a
be.
couple of doors.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the handles in there, so I'm
Yeah,
assuming that
I
leads
can see
to
it.
a balcony.
All right.
I think I'm liking this room. It's very classy, you know.
I like the
Got an
shape
open
of this
area.
room. I like the little side room there with like it looks like a seating area most likely.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like how like you could have sex in there and then move to the bed for sex.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I feel like the bed's a little too small for the size of the room.
Right. Like maybe if that's like a queen, you could get like a king, or if that's
Yeah,
a king, you could get like a bigger king. I know there's like a bunch more other than just like king.
King X.
I will say I really like how like the dressers in the uh bed frame are mirrored.
Right.
And then I also
That
really
holds a
like
lot of
that,
potential.
yes, it holds a lot of potential, and I really like that end seat there.
Yeah.
I think it's also mirrored, but I can't tell.
No, I think it's just see-through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I still like it. It looks like it would be like very comfy to have sex on.
Right. Yeah, I think did I rate this room?
No, I don't think
Okay.
so.
I'm gonna have to give this room an 8 out of 10.
I would agree, an 8 out of 10.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, another. There's a fireplace. I really like that. That little side room
Yeah,
looks really nice.
I think I'll have to reevaluate giving it a 8.5. Extra 5 points
Yeah,
for that fireplace.
yeah, I definitely think now that I can see more of the side room, I'd say it's definitely an 8.5.
Yeah. This bathroom is very nice.
It is a very nice bathroom. I like the two-sided sinks
Yeah.
that offer a lot of potential for sex. And then the nice like wide space leading up to the bathtub.
Yeah, and the bathtub looks really deep, to get in those deep
Yeah,
places.
it looks like a very deep and kind of almost circular bathtub.
Right.
And with the window right there, you can
And
open it up and let some
it looks
nice
like
air in
it looks like
while
right
you're
here they have a laundry chute,
yeah.
which would give it a lot of points.
And it looks like there might be a shower or something in that little side area.
Oh, that's not the bathroom. I guess we'll have to find out if there's another photo later.
Yeah. But on initial review, I really like this bathroom.
I think I'm gonna have to give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd say this is a 9 out of 10. Very aesthetically pleasing for sex.
Yeah,
Walking walking down the down from the bedroom and walking down holding your partner's hand as you get in the bathtub to have sex.
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty pog.
yeah, yeah.
I
This
love this.
closet, I'm in love with. You've got the big mirror, you've got the island, you've got like a bunch of different stuff you could hold on to if needed.
Yeah, or if you're like into it, be tied to.
Yeah,
And I really like the door. I like the way the door is done.
right. You kind of have to think to yourself that there's another area behind that.
Yeah. And I like the I can't tell, but it looks like the mirror might be able to be opened.
Yeah, and the mirror's giving you kind of a look back to the other side that we can't see with the photo.
Yeah, and it's looking like a pretty nice space there too to have sex.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think this is one of the best closets I've ever seen for sex.
Same. Like we've seen others and like they're okay. But it's like
Yeah,
this one really tops it off. I think I'm gonna have to go with a 9.5 out of 10.
yeah, I think for the sheer fact that this has a full-length mirror, plenty of spaces to hold on to or be tied to, and that island there in the center, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to give this a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
It almost looks like there's a big space back there on the top, so you could get like a ladder and
Right.
go up there and like have some nice comfy sex in the little hole.
Right, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
here's another extension of a closet. Oh, this is through that door.
all right, yeah,
So
okay.
I guess the door is connected to a kitchen, which is a
Uh,
bonus.
a kitchen or a bath? This might be the bathroom.
Why would they have a Keurig in the bathroom?
Fair point, fair point. But why would you connect a closet to a kitchen?
Who
Fair point.
knows?
Fair point.
Hmm,
I
maybe.
It
think we'll
also
have to wait.
appears that this counter came out of nowhere. Maybe
Yeah,
maybe
maybe.
this is a different area of the room.
I think how we're looking in is this is like the other side that we can't see,
Maybe.
or maybe this is a different closet.
Maybe it's just an entirely different closet. Yeah, that could be possible.
Cause it looks like a completely different theme. Like it's all wooded. Go back to the previous one. What's the floors like in the previous? They're wooded, but I think it's a different wood.
I think it's like
It's like
it's two different
yeah.
axes. One's
Yeah,
going on the Y, the other's going on the X.
yeah.
Yeah.
But overall, I'd rate that closet a 10 out of 10 that we saw.
Yeah.
Let's move on, I guess. Ooh, okay.
Okay, this sink I really like. I don't
I
think I can rate this room that high, just purely based off of how small it is.
I feel like you could shift some stuff around and it would be better.
Maybe,
I
yeah.
I do like that little area in the back. I think that would be very fun.
Yeah.
But I honestly think this is kind of a little too cozy.
Yeah.
I think this is definitely more of a room for aesthetics than function.
Yeah, yeah. Like kind of like if a friend's coming over, you can direct them to this bathroom instead of one of the bigger ones, you know?
Yeah, you can direct them to this bathroom instead of the couple's sex bathroom.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to
the
give this room I think I'm gonna have to give this room a five out of 10.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna give this the lowest score of the house currently at a 3 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it
Yeah,
a 2 out of 10
It
because I
just
think it's an ugly bathroom.
I I
Hot
can
take.
see that,
Hot
yeah.
take.
No, I like the aesthetics. I don't think I think it's a little too mismatchy.
yeah,
I feel like none of the furniture really fits in.
Yeah.
Ooh,
this area,
alright.
I really like this area.
Ooh.
Very already very much like this little stairwell.
Yeah,
Looks very fun. There's some railings on the side I see. There's probably a railing up at the top near that where that pillar is.
yeah,
Looks like there's probably going to be several entrances, like pathways off of this stairwell.
yeah. I think just based off of this one photo of this, I'm gonna have to give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I rate this stairwell very highly. It looks like a great place to have sex.
Are you gonna give it a number?
Me?
Who, me?
I give it
Both of you.
I give it
I
a
said you go, Russell.
I give it a 5 out of 10.
I'm gonna agree with Emma at an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Ooh, 10 out of
Ooh.
This to me looks like a
actually
probably like
yeah.
a girl's room.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a
definitely like
young wham.
not too young, I'd say more like a 10-year-old or
Right, yeah,
like 10
Yeah.
to 13 years old.
yeah. I
I
like
do
if
go on.
if the kid exists, this is not a very good room to have sex in. But if you're planning for a kid, then this room could be pretty good, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I give it for the sex aspect I give it a 2 out of 10, but for the room aspect I give it a uh let's say 7.5.
For me personally, it depends on if there's a kid or not. Like if there's a kid, I definitely say this is like a 2 out of 10, 1 out of 10, just because, I don't want to really be having sex in my child's room.
Yeah.
But if there's no child and you just decorated the room like this, I'd probably bump it up to a 5 or a 6.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
Like if you decorated your room like this for the purpose of having sex, not for a kid, it looks
Yeah.
halfway decent. but the bed just looks too small. But it does look like a nice place to have sex
Yeah.
with, provided you don't have a kid.
Yeah. This
Ooh,
I really like. It's a sturdy table, you know, it could hold up.
yeah,
Railing looks pretty sturdy.
yeah,
The fireplace over there, it looks like there's a little ottoman right in front of the fireplace.
yeah.
There's a lot of potential out here.
I like that there's an umbrella over there.
Yeah, that too could protect you from like the rain.
Yeah.
I think for this place, I'm gonna have to give it just because we don't have a lot of information on it. I'm gonna have to give it a 6 out of 10.
I'd say a 7 out of 10 just because, again, it's outside, it's, nice and open.
Mhm.
It looks open while still not being too open, and it has that nice sturdy table there.
Yeah.
What's up? Welcome to the stream, homie.
Yeah, it looks very comfy. It's just
Yeah,
based off of the information that we have right now, I think that it's too little to make a
yeah,
actual.
it's too little,
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah.
If I had to rate it on just this, I'd say 6 or 7 out of 10.
yeah. Same. I'd rate it about a 7, like I said.
Yeah, let's. Ooh,
So
ooh.
Yeah,
pretty
here's an
serious
infinity
thing,
pool.
you
I
know.
think automatically with an infinity pool, I'm gonna have to rate it very high. This is gonna be a 8.2 for me.
Yeah, this is definitely. I like
We will
we're
be
rating
right
houses
back.
based on how much
Give
we'd like to have
me.
sex.
We will be right back. Hey, Corin. Fuck. Fuck.
Yeah,
Never mind. Ignore me.
yeah. I feel like this is a really good place to have sex in, just because
Yes.
you've got the romance feeling of the infinity pool. You've got the shallow kind of area that dips in with the chairs and the umbrellas, and then you've got the little jacuzzi area.
Yeah, and then you've got that little
Stairs.
patio in the back too.
Right, yeah.
And it looks like that leads out into the like the
Yeah.
over yeah,
Right
like
here, it's down over here.
yeah, there's the stairs there that lead out into the, clearing there.
Right, yeah.
All in all, I'd say like I really like the concept of that little dip part. So
Yeah.
honestly, like it was gonna be a 9 out of 10, but the little dip with the umbrellas, I think it'll raise it to a 10 out of 10 for this area.
I think like looking at it like in detail, I'm gonna have to raise mine to a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I definitely think this. I mean, there's a couple places it could improve upon.
Right.
Like for me, the little dip could be a little bit lower, like maybe ankle depth.
Right.
And I'm not a big fan of that like right angle there. You see it? No, no,
Right here.
on the other side. Yeah,
Yeah,
around
it's a
there.
little too
That
pointy.
little, yeah,
Yeah.
that little. I feel like that should be a curve into the little dip.
Right.
But
It's a
overall,
little bit too obstructing.
yeah, I'd think I'd change it back to a 9 out of 10. It's nearly perfect, but there's just those couple little things that could be better.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, so here's a different view.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm right. That is a little bit submerged.
It looks to be about ankle deep already.
It could be, yeah. It's a little hard to tell because we don't know the height of the chairs.
Right, yeah.
I like that there's that canopy over there and with the brick wall.
Yeah, you could that there's a lot of potential for that too.
Yeah, there's a lot from here. I from this angle, the little ridge looks a bit better, that 90-degree angle I was talking about. But
Yeah.
I think just because now that we have this other angle with the canopy and stuff, and all that space there, I think I'm gonna raise it back up to a 10.
Yeah. Oh,
Sounds good.
wait.
Sounds good.
Where did Okay, there we go. I'm 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 kind of liking this a little bit. You know,
I do like this.
you've got the little tiny stove top, you've got the grill, you've got a mini
Yeah,
fridge. I have a feeling that this either looks out onto the pool over here, or it looks out
yeah,
the pool over here.
yeah. I definitely like this little space. It's nice and small, so it's not obstructive to the general area.
Yeah,
I definitely like how it's built into the archways there.
yeah,
And there's enough room to, have some good sex.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm gonna have to give this area about a 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good
I
estimate,
concur.
7.5.
Yeah, I concur.
Alright, I'm really liking this area.
Me too.
It's
It's
got a
very
nice view
pretty.
over the grounds.
If you're what's it
Mm,
called? Is it exhibitionist? Do you really like it if you're one of those? Because it's very open. You might be seen or something.
Right, yeah.
Uh, I maybe. I feel like the only people you're gonna be seen by at any of these like really expensive houses will be people you have there. So like say you hire a gardener for that clearing there, that's probably like the only person who's gonna ever see you.
Right, and it's like they kind of can't really judge
So
you out loud.
yeah, so like I feel like it's great for exhibitionists who like the idea but are still embarrassed about being seen by people.
Right, yeah.
I feel like from this angle it looks like a very nice open space even under the canopy there or under the roof there.
Yeah.
Definitely looks very open, lots of room.
I'm thinking I'll have to also give this area kind of a 7.5 out of 10.
I'm thinking 8 out of 10 just because it seems there's lots of railing and like you can sit up on that on the stone wall there.
True, true.
And it also looks like there's some pathways here on the outside because of that gate.
Yeah,
So,
like right here.
yeah, like that seems like it might be a good place to have sex.
Yeah. You could lean up against some of this, you know?
Yeah, lean up against the walls. Yeah, I'd say an 8. Ooh, okay, this is a nice view.
I really like this pool, you know?
Yeah, I think I'm still gonna stick with I think I upped it again to a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I think I'll have to stick with mine. I am liking back here though. I kind of want to see more of that.
Yeah, I'm hoping we get to see more of that area. Because I don't think we've got to see it very well in any of the pictures.
Yeah. Oh, see now, this is the view that I was hoping for.
Ooh.
You've got the pool, you've got the trees, all the vegetation, you've got the gorgeous house that you
Yeah,
see into, you know?
yeah, I definitely, I like that little grass. I think it's like, it looks like a good place, like if you like doing it in the grass, it looks like a good place to have sex in the grass.
Right.
Because there's shade and it doesn't look like it's, too big.
Right, yeah.
And if you want to, you can go from the grass to the pool.
That might be mulch, but yeah, I'm liking your idea.
Yeah, I think I'll still stick with the 10 out of 10. I would still like to see that wall though, up behind the pool there. Yeah, right over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my 9 out of 10 unless we see that wall, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so here's another open. Oh, the pool goes into a waterfall, it
It
seems.
looks like, yeah.
Alright, I might actually have to retract what I just said and bump it up to a 9.5.
I do like you see over in that story with the door. I
Over
feel
here?
like I feel like that little corner up against the wall of the stairwell. I feel like that would be a very good place to have sex right next to the door.
Right. Yeah. I feel like it could be a pretty intimate place, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, very close and personal.
Are you people looking on Google Maps?
No. We're on Zillow.
We're doing sex house review. You gotta
I
say it.
know that.
You gotta
I'm
say it
just
in the
wondering what
soft
website you're
voice,
using.
Dumbo.
Yeah, you gotta be ASMR, bro.
Yeah, this is ASMR. I have to add that to the
Well, I
title.
don't have my headset on, so I can't really do that.
You should put your damn headset on, cause this shit's
No, I
live.
have to get on my computer.
Oh,
I'm in
okay.
bed. I don't
Here's the
wanna use it.
wall.
That
All
sounds
right.
like
It's like a little towel house or something.
Right. And maybe a sauna?
Yeah, maybe a
Ooh,
sauna or like a bathhouse.
I'm
Ooh,
really liking this outdoorsy area. I think I'm really gonna
yeah.
have to bump it up to a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, this is definitely a
Yeah,
10 out of 10
yeah,
area now that
definitely
I've seen
10.
that wall.
Yeah, on
That
top
little space like under the roof there, it looks like a very nice place to have sex.
right. On top of like all the sex that you could have out here, I could also see myself,
Why are you
you know,
people doing this?
Alright, you're
indulging
muted, Corn.
indulging
muted.
myself in a good book, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A good like a saucy little book.
Yeah.
Like something to get you in the mood, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I could see it. I could see it being really really decent out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really do hope we get to see what's in that building now.
Yeah, that would be
Oh
pretty
yeah,
cool.
we're
Oh.
getting there right now.
Oh,
Okay, this
cool.
is a sauna.
I
This
love
looks
that looks like a bathroom right there.
yeah,
So
it
I'm
looks like a
thinking that
bathroom
in
going to
here-
a sauna.
Yeah. Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, so this is under the space. I like that railing there with the tree
Me
on the
too.
wall. Like that, looking at that tree while you're, getting railed. I feel like that would be very, very outdoorsy and very enjoyable.
Yeah, if it like a bird lands there or something, you can say hi to the bird.
Yeah.
Just be like, "Hi bird, I'm getting railed."
Hello, bird.
Oh, this
Ooh.
area I really like.
Ooh, I love this.
This I feel like there's a lot of potential here, you know, you could maybe set up a little picnic in the middle of the picnic, you know, just completely stripped down.
Yeah, or like on the 4th of July, you could
Right.
light some fireworks and moan as loud as you want. No one will hear you over the sound of the fireworks.
Right. Get some sparklers, you know, if you're into like the like fire play, you could kind of burn somebody, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot you can do outdoors in this kind of space. A lot of sporty things. Maybe set up like a game of badminton or something.
Yeah. You could play you could play lingerie football.
Yeah, or a lot of other types of like strip sports.
Right, yeah. It kind of coincides with that one tennis court we saw earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah. I do like how this is at like
Courtyard
a
pegging.
angle. I like how this is like an angle and then it leads to the line of bushes there. So you could like roll down the grass with your partner.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. This This sounds really nice of a space. You know, I'm gonna have to give it a 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, definitely 9.5 out of 10.
Like
I would
it's
like
almost there. It's almost there. I could go for a little bit like of an area of golf. You know,
I feel like it's could use a small water feature or something.
that too.
Like
I'd like
maybe
a little putting green or like some sort of fountain.
I feel like so you see how there's the walls there? I feel like what you could do is you could have like little waterfalls on either side of the wall, and
Yeah,
then as it goes downstream at just at the end where there's those bushes, it kind of like comes together into like a little lake or something,
yeah,
or a little pond, I mean, maybe with some fish in it.
yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think this is a 9.5.
Mhm.
There's not too
Yeah,
much
I
you can
give
do
that
to
a
improve this
9.5.
area.
You know, and I like the hedges and everything. The trees
Yeah,
look gorgeous.
I definitely like that little down area with the hedges. Looks like a great place for a picnic.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
A pegnic.
A pegnic. Oh, a pegnic.
A picnic, yeah.
Pegnic, yeah. Oh, I I really like this area, especially the gazebo. But
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about the pebbles.
I feel like you'd have to be a bit of a masochist to want
Right.
to have sex on the pebbles.
You
Yeah.
know, you'd have to be a fan of kind of having obscure things inside you, you know, like fishing rods, or
Yeah.
pebbles,
Or
Pebbles,
small
broomstick
frogs,
broomstick
handles or
handles,
pencils,
pencils, yeah.
pens.
Spare change.
stiff cocks.
Yeah, things like that.
Yeah, things like that.
I genuinely thought this was a real peacock, but I don't think it is.
Uh, but
Yeah,
anyway,
it looks like hummingbirds are native here.
yeah. I, I, f-
Yeah,
I feel
I
like there's
really like
some,
that gate area.
yeah, I feel like you could maybe bring a towel out and it would be fine with the pebbles or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
And
Or you could
I
just
feel
have
like
some
there's,
classic chair sex.
yeah, you could definitely have some chair sex out here, bring out a nice, like, rocking chair like those two or something and have some nice chair sex.
Yeah.
I can see something with the tree too. Like,
Oh, you could get a harness and attach it up there.
yeah, or
True,
like you could do
true.
something with bondage, or you could just kind of get
Right.
up on the tree and like lay across the branches and eat your partner out
Right,
while you're
Yeah,
right.
laying on the
yeah.
branch.
Yeah. Like kind of like attach them, like have them like their arms are suspended and they're like
Yeah,
barely touching the ground.
yeah, or you could get like a tire swing or something and hang it up.
True.
Because there's a lot you could do with a tire swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This area, I don't think that there would be a lot of sex that could go on.
Yeah, no, this area is kind of bland, kind of barren.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
seems kind of like a garage-like area.
Yeah, maybe a stable there, but there's not too much you can do on this outside area except, strip sports like
Right, right.
basketball.
Yeah. I can appreciate the garage doors, you know, it's like you could open that and then you'd have access to after those strip sports.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
definitely think there's something you can do inside the buildings,
Yeah.
but outside there's just not that much.
Yeah. I think for me I'm gonna have to rate this a 4.6 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 just because there's the potential of what's in the buildings, but there's not much to do outside, and right now all we have is the outside.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's
Ooh,
the
This
insides.
I do like. I can
I
appreciate some
I've
vintage cars.
I like the idea of like having sex in the vintage car. Maybe, there seems to be a lot of motorcycles doing something with that.
Right.
And I can see a good amount being done with the car lift there.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I think just straight up, I don't have to look at this room for very long. I think having sex in a vintage car would be very, very
Yeah,
romantic.
that
I'm
would
gonna
be.
have to give
Yeah,
it I'm gonna have to give it this room a 7.5 out of 10.
I'm gonna agree with you on the 7.5. It's not quite an 8, but there's the vintage cars, there's the car lift. I really like the flooring of the room.
Yeah, same.
And it looks like there's more on the other side. So you see that little divot where all the bikes are? It looks like there's another one we can't see. Or
Right.
maybe that leads to the doors or something, I'm not sure. But
Yeah,
that looks like there might be something there to do. So I'm gonna say 7.5. Got a lot of potential in this room for 6.
yeah. Okay, now we're getting kind of a pano, you know?
Yeah, so yeah, you can see the entrance there, and then you can see kind of where the garage was.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And then I think you can just like barely see the pool on the other side, maybe.
I don't think you can see the pool, but I think you can
Yeah,
see the
yeah, you
sauna.
can see the little sauna there.
Yeah. Oh, there's the golf
Oh,
course.
alright, so yeah, there is a golf course.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That raises my opinion on the house quite a bit. You know,
Yeah,
I'm somebody who can appreciate some golf.
I'm someone who can, yeah, appreciate some golf sex,
Yeah,
you know.
some nice, putting the
Yeah,
golf ball
get
up
a
in there.
go-kart. Get a go-kart, you know.
Yeah, lots of things you can do with golf and its equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, like the driver handle.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. The
or the balls
clutch.
themselves.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now we're getting some front yard.
Ooh.
It's a nice front yard to have sex in.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Again,
But
could
from
you
the
set up a picnic
overhead, it
table?
did look like it was connected to the road.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
But it depends on whether the road is private or public.
True. Very true. Very true.
But yeah, it's a nice yard. I mean,
I wish the
it
grass
doesn't.
was taller or had some nice flowers in it or something. It looks kind of
Yeah, it does
flat.
seem a little barren.
Yeah. That's
Like
when you
there's.
can always set up a picnic table, or you can set up a
Yeah, you can set
fountain.
things up out here, like
Yeah.
maybe a swing you can set up,
Yeah.
like one of
Yeah, yeah,
those
yeah.
bench swings.
Yeah.
Put some furniture out here.
You could always set up a hammock between these two trees.
Yeah, you can do
Yeah.
that. Some nice hammock sex.
Right, yeah. I'm really liking the outdoors of this house.
Yeah, as a whole, as all the outdoors combined, I think I'm gonna have to bump the scale up to 20, but I'd say like a 17 out of 20.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, hmm. I'm gonna keep it on the to 10 scale. I'm gonna give it, hmm, 5 out of 10.
Well, I'm doing for the outdoors as a whole. For this area, I'd definitely say a 5.
Oh, for the
Yeah.
outsides
It
as a whole, yeah, I'd give it
As
that
the
17.
outdoors as a whole, I think I'm gonna have to give it a 9.8 out of 10.
Yeah, it's definitely very high. The outdoors is definitely one of the key points of this house.
Yeah.
But it has several indoor rooms that are very nice too.
Yeah. Oh,
Alright.
here's kind of a an extended view, you know, of the canopy
Yeah, and
behind
then a
the
little canopy,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, this area.
Yeah.
So that looks like where it leads down to the bushes almost, because see you can see one of the walls there
Right,
with the
right,
little
right.
potted plant, or the big potted plants actually.
Oh, that looks like the area with the gazebo that we saw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing I'd like to mention, that those walls with the plants on them, I can see you see doing something with them
Over here?
from the lawn. No, from the lawn. You see the big, yeah, that wall.
Yeah, yeah. I think
The white wall with the stone. I can
Yeah.
see having some that nice like curved surface.
right. Yeah, again, I think I'm gonna have to give the outdoors a 9.8 out of 10.
Yeah, on a scale, I'd say 9.8. I mean, this area with the pool and the sauna, that's most of the points I will admit, because
Right, yeah.
the other areas are fairly average, but I really like the pool area.
Same, same.
I feel like most of the outdoor sex would be had in the pool area.
Yeah. I can appreciate that they're putting kind of a darker, a night kind of view to it, so we can really see what it would look like.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of like day sex would be happening on the weekends.
Yeah.
Right, because
Yeah.
you know you both gotta go to work.
Yeah, and then you're probably a bit tired, so you gotta rest a little before you have your sex.
Yeah, yeah.
So I definitely feel like, and I feel like you wouldn't be having outdoor sex in the winter unless you're in like a
True. Yeah,
temperate
that too.
region.
You would kind of have to stick that to the indoors. Unless
Yeah.
you can find a way to heat the pool.
Yeah, if you can have heated pool sex like that, that's a great plus.
Right,
True.
yeah.
True.
Oh,
I do really like this.
I think this is that area we saw earlier with the pebbles.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
def I like the outside of this area too.
It looks very historic, like they kind of took
Yeah.
a historic
Yeah,
building and renovated it.
yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it looks kind of like what's a good word
It
for it?
looks
It looks
kind of like it
ruiny.
was. Yeah, it looks like it's a bit ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
we're
here's a
getting
different
another.
view.
Yeah, I really like this. You know, maybe if it didn't have the pebbles and instead had
You can always like replace the pebbles with brick or
right.
something.
Yeah, true, true.
I would prefer to replace the pebbles underneath the gazebo with either a very soft grass or with a kind of
Like
padded
a
seating area.
slate, like a slate almost.
Right, with a padded kind of seating area.
Yeah. I definitely like the potential that those planters have.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause you could like
You could plant all kinds of stuff. You could plant I personally probably wouldn't plant flowers because that brings bees.
Yeah,
yeah. And then
I
bee
think
allergies
it
while
has a
you're
lot of potential to put like grass in there, or you can put some sort of fern in there.
yeah.
all in all, I feel like this little area, I feel like this is definitely for the kinkier side.
Right, yeah, yeah, with the pebbles and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like the tree and maybe like ferns and plants and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could use the fern, like you could use them as a kind of like a feather.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, true.
Yeah. That sounds like that could be pretty decent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I've
Ooh.
seen. Oh, this is a different angle to that.
Yeah, this is a different angle to the dining area.
Okay, so
Ah,
now we're
there's
Okay,
seeing the
okay.
next portion of
lots of
that
space, lots of railing. Yeah, there's the pool, so lots of space and lots of railing.
Yeah.
Oh, friend of mine said for the last one you could plant some catnip.
Oh, you could.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
That would actually, that could also feed into kind of the
Like,
pet key.
yeah, like some pet play stuff or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely feel like this house has a variety of, kinkiness. Like you got your more like vanilla stuff, and
Yeah,
then you got your more like more hardcore stuff.
right. I'm loving this house. Like
Yeah.
this would be kind of like a dream come true house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another shot of the garage area.
Right.
More than
So
right.
it looks like that car area is right here
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
in the main section of the house, which leaves me to wonder what's in the other section.
Yeah. How many pictures are left?
This is the second to last, sadly.
Oh, okay. So are we going to the next house or?
Well, we'll rate
I
that.
feel
We'll
like
rate
I
this
feel
house
like
as a
this
whole.
would be a good place to end it. I feel like after this house.
Alright.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like this is a great house.
Yeah, this is a great house to end on.
Yeah, this is a pretty good house, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see the last picture here.
Ooh.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
So this is that
I
space
love
from
I love
earlier.
the pauses.
Yeah.
This looks like a little manhole.
I think that's like a little spot of dirt for like flowers.
Yeah, and they haven't
Maybe.
put flowers there yet or something.
Because you see there's
Maybe.
pebbles around it.
Right, yeah. Yeah, all in all, I think this is a decent house, you know? You
I
could
think this is a very high ranking house, honestly.
yeah,
Yeah, this is a
I think
pretty
all in
pog
all, I would
house.
give this house a 9.6 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd give it a 9.6 out of 10 too.
Yeah, I'd say somewhere in the upper 9.5 to 9.8 range.
Right.
It's got a little something for everybody. You know, you've got your kinky stuff, you got your vanilla stuff.
Yep.
Right.
I think the outside is definitely one of the nicer places, and I'm guessing from the looks of this is a very temperate area.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're gonna be, hot most of the year.
I mean, it is in Texas.
Yeah, so I feel like you'd be having a lot of outdoor sex.
Yeah.
You'll have a lot of outdoor sex until, one of those storms comes through like they had a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Storms they're a different thing, but I feel like when the weather's calm, you'll mostly be having outdoor sex.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah. This is a really good house to end on.
Yeah, definitely.
So we will be ending the stream now. Thank you to everybody who watched. This is actually really fun, We were kind of just messing around and we decided to just
ended
keep
up like
streaming it.
this.
Yeah.
I mean, we can always do it again another time.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, genuinely, like if you are
Y'all
watching,
are gonna get me banned.
oh no, you're fine.
If you
Yeah,
haven't been
genuinely,
banned
if you are
yet,
watching right now,
is
I
true.
do suggest that you subscribe. He's really poggers.
yeah,
Thank you. I
Yeah.
speedrun sometimes.
I will probably be stealing this VOD and editing it down into a video.
Oh, okay. Sounds
That'll
cool.
probably be really funny.
Sounds
Yeah.
But
cool.
yeah, this
Alright.
is a really good house to end on. We can probably do this another time.
yeah,
Probably not too soon though, for the sake
of
of our sanity.
yeah. This is definitely a more chill thing that you want to space out.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but we could make this into into a
A
whole
a
series.
series.
Yeah.
Yeah, series.
Yeah, like a really really expensive house per show, you know, per
Yeah,
episode.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll make like a house recommendation box, and we see I can't speak. Y- Y'all's houses, houses to choose from.
Yeah.
Or we could also sometimes do like themed ones where you look at like specific houses in specific areas, or maybe like we look at houses in a specific price range.
Right, right, right. Yeah, right now we're looking at the most expensive ones or the ones that
Yeah,
I find aesthetically pleasing just seeing the first photo.
Yeah,
yeah, aesthetic homes, you know.
Yeah.
aesthetic homes to have sex in.
But yeah,
That's what we're
thank
naming the
you so
series.
much
That's
for
what we're
watching.
naming the series. Aesthetic homes to have sex in.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This was actually like such a blast to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good night.